Hello family, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Angela, and here on this channel, I create beauty, fashion, and lifestyle content, in particular for the woman over 40. Today's video is not a regular fashion video. We're just gonna do a Sunday chit chat. We're just gonna sit down and chit chat, and I'll just talk about some of the things that are going on. My elbow is always itching. Some of the things that are going on with me, and just kind of some vision that I have for my channel, and not just this channel, my Instagram and TikTok. We don't know what's gonna be going on with TikTok, but just my YouTube channel, Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest channels, all Angela Mashelle. So if you like to hear kind of what's going on in my life and see a little behind the scenes footage, then stay tuned. Now, let's get started. Firstly, I want to let you all know, if you've been watching, you might have heard me hint about it. If you haven't, then you may not know, but I am currently on my journey to become a personal stylist or an image consultant. I don't really know which term I'm going to use. There are two different things, I know that, and I'm learning all that as I am studying. I'm studying a lot and doing a lot of researching, and I anticipate it will take me a year before I'm up and ready to actually get that first paying client, because I really am a stickler about making certain that I know what I'm doing before I have someone invest their money in me. Can I, as of right now, today, have someone come to me and say, I need your help. I need you to find me some clothes? Yes, could do it without batting an eye. Yes, I could do that, but there's a lot more that goes into being an image consultant and a personal stylist. I really want to be an all-inclusive stylist, and I think that's why I'm leaning more towards image consulting, because not only do I want to help a person find out what their style is and curate pieces that really serve them and their lifestyle, but I want to talk about like eyeglasses and what type of shoes do you like, and hair color, haircut, what looks best on your face, eyeglass frames, the type of purses that you want to carry. I really want to be very, very style inclusive. I want to have professionals in areas that work to serve my clients that I'm not professional in. Like, I want to align myself with an esthetician in case I have clients that have skincare issues. I want to align myself with a life coach, or if I have a client that has some issues going on, they need someone to speak to, how to go through life changes and how to make changes in their life. I want to align myself with a cosmetologist, because that's not my area of expertise. A little known fact, I wanted to go to school to be a cosmetologist. I just didn't have the money. That's how I ended up being a nurse. So I want to align myself with professionals and have a team of people that I rely on to totally meet the needs of my clientele. So that is my vision, and that's why I'm doing a lot of studying, and I'm gonna have to reach out to people and kind of see what they're about and kind of watch what they're doing and see if they align with my vision, if we're looking at the same thing. And then also, I really need to know the ins and out of the business, and I do not know that. So it's more than picking out clothes and shoes and makeup and that sort of thing. I really want to be a full service image consultant. So I think that's why I'm leaning more towards that. So I'm really excited. I really do look forward to doing that. I'm just really, really excited about it. I've already started curating a list of permanent things that will be on the list that I will offer to my clients, or permanent pieces of advice that will always be on the list for every client, that I can check off. This is what I feel like you need in your wardrobe, regardless of what your lifestyle is, just so that if a situation arises, you have those key pieces. So I'm already curating that, and I'm already working with a stylist. So I'm she has me under her wing and kind of teaching me little bits here and there, but I think the bulk of the work is gonna fall on myself. I need doing the research and doing the studying and making certain that I have everything I need so that I can offer a full service quality product when it comes to being an image consultant / personal stylist. So that is that. Also, I want to talk about my Substack. If you're not a part of my Substack community that meets every month, we really do have a ball. I really enjoy speaking to those ladies once a month, and it's usually on the last Saturday morning of the month. Sometimes it may spill over to the first Saturday of the month if I have a lot going on. I know I haven't been uploading as much content to Substack as I initially did, but I already have some pieces that I'm going to be uploading, something today or maybe tomorrow. I have some stuff that I need to upload, so I'll be uploading more frequently now for everyone, not just the paying subscribers. And if you want to be a part of the monthly Zoom call that we do, it's $5 a month. And it's just really, it's typically a small group of ladies, usually under 10, sometimes under 15. And we just enjoy each other's company. I really, really enjoy talking to those ladies. And we just talk about what's going on in our lives. This is a really personal interaction, and I really enjoyed. I've learned a lot from them. I would say they've learned a lot from me, the bits and pieces from me, but I think I've learned more from them than they've learned from me and each other. And we do a book club on there, so it's exciting. I look forward to it every single month. And every single month, as soon as I shut the Zoom call off, I'm always like, I really, really enjoyed that. And the call usually lasts an hour and a half, 2 hours, and it flows. It flows really, really well. So if you haven't joined, I recommend you join. We have some fun over there. What else? My last video about burnout, if you have not seen that video, it is a gem. I had a guest host, her name is Shantae. I pretty much sat back because that's not my area of expertise, and she talked about burnout. And even if you aren't feeling it like you're in a state of burnout, I recommend you watch it, because when I first saw her do this presentation with the Girl Get Dressed group, I was like, oh my God. I realized that there have been multiple times in my life where I was burned out and I had no clue, because I didn't know what that looked like. There was no burnout terminology when I was growing up. I saw that not only in my life, I saw there were multiple times in my mother's life and other women around me that had situations that were reminiscent of what she was talking about. So it was very, very informative, and I think it's something we should all watch. And it's not just an age thing, but it was really, really good. And hopefully she'll join us again throughout the year, maybe every quarter, I'm hoping, or maybe twice a year. But I really enjoyed her. And she's going to be starting a YouTube channel. As soon as she starts a YouTube channel, I will make certain that I put a link to her channel in my description box, because that information was definitely needed. And I was like, girl, you stepped on my toes multiple times. I enjoyed that. So go back and look at that. What else? So I think the last thing I wanted to talk about, because again, this is just a chit chat, is some new things I'm going to be doing with not necessarily YouTube, but it'll be more with Instagram and TikTok and Pinterest. So if you don't know, my husband, everybody knows Ben is a pilot. He's a helicopter pilot. But what you may not know is that he has his drone license as well. And he also has his own business, is AIS, Aerial Integration Solutions. So I told him I just really want to do something different with my channel and just have a new look. And we decided we would start capturing some drone footage of outfits, especially while it's warm. Let me just tell you something now. Listen, when it get cold outside, if y'all been watching, you know I do not like cold weather. I will try to get some footage, but it won't be nearly as much as it'll be right now while it's still warm. I don't like to be cold, so I'm not gonna be doing too much videoing outside freezing, trying to smile in 25-degree weather. But we did some footage. We've shot probably 5 or 6 different pieces of footage. We're just pretty much practicing now. We did go out and shoot some footage. We took my son-in-law, I don't call him my son-in-law, I call him my son. That's what we do in this family. I don't have stepchildren. I have 3 children. I have Shadia, Owen, and Evie. We don't have step in this family. We just have children. And so he's a photographer on the side. He's actually a truck driver, but he's a photographer, takes great pictures. I don't know why I keep choking. Anyway, he's a photographer as well. And so he went out with Ben and I to get some footage. I think I had 3 different dresses on, and we had 3 different locations, and we did all of that within 2 hours, which was really nice. We went out early in the morning. We left home. We're supposed to leave home at 5:30 so we could be in our location by 6:30 when the sun came up. But we left a little bit later. We left probably right at 6 o'clock, but we were still at, what is the name of that lake? White Oak, I think? White Rock Lake when the sun came up. And so we have some beautiful footage and some beautiful pictures. I am really, really excited about adding the drone footage to my content. The footage is just beautiful. There's just nothing like it. You can get camera pictures, but those drone shots where the drone comes in and goes back out. And so Ben's doing a lot of practicing with myself so he can really hone in on his expertise to flying the drone. Now he can fly the helicopter. I've ridden in a helicopter with him 3 times, and the people that the crew that works with him at the time that I rode with him, they were telling me how well he lands his helicopter, how gentle he is when he lands his helicopter. And when I rode with him, the first couple of times, the last time he landed, because I was looking, it was just he and I. The first couple of times, I didn't even know he had landed until he told me we had landed. We were on the ground because the blades were still spinning. That's how gentle his landing was. And I know he gonna be smiling when he see this video. But my man can fly a helicopter. But he's gonna be doing all my footage for me, so I'm excited about that. I'm just excited about the journey and my life, just kind of what's going on. Sometimes I look and say, I just cannot believe this is my life. And it's funny how I started, I was on my nursing journey 20-something years and did a complete pivot to content creation and social media and YouTube, and now I'm gonna, do not a complete another pivot, but just kind of make my 1 lane 2 lanes when it comes to styling. I can't wait. Of course, Shadia will be my first client, and Lisa already said that she's gonna be my second client, but Shadia will definitely be my first client. We all know it's probably gonna be unpaid. She ain't gonna give me a dime, but she will be my practice client. Like, she was my practice patient when I was in nursing school. I used to get the stethoscope. She was 2 when I started nursing school and 6 when I graduated the first time. I did go back and get my master's degree, but I remember going through biology and human anatomy, and then I got my nursing courses, learning how to do health assessments and listening to her lungs and palpating for her liver and tapping her kidneys and checking her pulses and all that. She didn't know what I was doing. She was just happy to be with her mommy. She still is a mommy's girl. She always has been, although she loves her daddy. But so I'm really excited about this journey and helping women look, not just watching my YouTube channels, but one-on-one, working with the client, creating or curating, see the terminology I need to learn too, curating a closet that really, really serves her. And I think most of my clients will be professional women, because having a personal stylist, image consultant comes at a premium. It's not cheap. And so most of the clients that I have undoubtedly will be professional women. But I'm excited about it. I really am. I'm excited about being creative and being able to create that thing. I am a very creative person, so I'm looking forward to that. And I think that is it right now. That's pretty much what's going on with me. That's a lot. It's been a very busy summer, and I'm taking it all in stride. Oh, I do have a birthday coming up, July 27th. I will be 54 years old. I don't feel 54. Most days, and sometimes in the morning when I'm getting out the bed I feel it, but other than that I don't feel 54. I don't know how old I feel, but I don't feel 54. I don't know what 54 should feel like. I know I don't look like the 54-year-olds of my mother's generation, but yeah, I don't know what it's supposed to feel like, but that's it. Well, that's it, family. I really hope you enjoyed this video, this monthly or Sunday chit chat video. I don't know if I do this monthly. I do it every now and then. I don't really do it every month though. But maybe I should. Maybe I should do a Sunday chit chat or a Sunday life update, let y'all know what's going on with me. Most time, nothing. The same thing that's going on in your life is going on in mine. So there's really nothing to talk about. But if there is, I will do a chit chat moving forward. Thank you so much for joining me. I really, really appreciate it. And I hope you have the most amazingly, wonderfully, and blessed week. Bye-bye.